Oh, great. And we're back on the temple.
Yeah, it's the central point that you spawn in the Dark World, so...
And you said something about, like, just saving and quitting?
Yeah.
Right? So it just brings you back to this point, right?
When you load back into the game, you just spawn there.
Oh, okay. That's cheating. That's cheating, and I'm Tim.
It's speedrun strats, and I'm Doug.
And this is...
Loveable Miscreants Gaming.
So
we go into
those
Light
are
World.
the fast travel points. There were 7.
Yeah.
6 or 7 fast travel points.
Yeah. So
Which I still think is nuts.
It just makes it easier to travel around the map, so that way you're not doing as much backtracking. So now we can lift this rock. We can just go from the other side
and teleport.
Teleport in. Faster than walking over here and dealing with enemies and stuff.
Are there teleport points in basically every grid of the map to the Dark World, or no?
No. There's the one on Death. There's 2 on Death Mountain. There's that one there. There's the Castle Gate. Becomes one after you defeat Aghanim.
Oh, does it like trigger Ganon or something?
No, it's just a permanent one in case you travel into back into the Light World and then can't get back to your portal spot.
Ah.
It's a permanent one that doesn't require any items or anything like that. Because I've done that before during a playthrough.
And you fell.
Yep. So the way this dungeon works is it's broken up into small sections.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Go ahead, continue.
With several entrances. There's the skulls that you walk into.
Nope.
Yep. Compass just reveals.
Are you?
So I'm pretty sure there's
and you fell.
Mechanically, there's a star tile underneath that chest that makes all these appear. Or it could just be the fact that you have the compass and now you see them. But they don't exist physically until you get the compass.
But you have to trigger it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So this dungeon's pretty annoying because you got Gibdos, these mummies.
Yep, I know those bastards.
Hyrule
Warriors.
They're pretty hard to kill.
Messed up.
There's the chest. So there's the item chest. Keep that in mind.
That was the big chest?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So yeah, this dungeon's really annoying because you got to enter it from different ways. It's a big maze.
Those bounty pads look annoying.
And then there's these guys.
What was that?
That is a wall master.
What the hell?
They drop from the ceiling and
it just triggers.
If they catch you, which it did twice, it brings you back to where you spawn.
Is that bothering you at that point or no? Is it just like...
In this room, no, because it just brings you back to this room. But
later?
Later.
It'll definitely piss you off?
Yeah.
Good. You deserve it for breaking the game. Not that I blame you, but fuck you.
Hey, this game deserves to be broken.
Oh, God. Every game deserves to be broken, and I hate saying that.
So, for the first time...
first time you've looked at a map!
I'm looking at the map because I honestly just don't remember this dungeon very well.
On. And this would be considered what number dungeon?
This is dungeon 3.
So 1, 4, 2, 3.
1, 4, 2, 3. Yeah.
And that's just the Dark World.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And what are those little plant thingies called again?
I don't know.
The fact that they all have such complicated names.
I didn't actually start learning a lot of the names of the monsters until
probably wasn't until later.
Probably a couple years ago. I bought this art book that has it's like a fan art book. Yeah, I died. I got a game over.
Got a game over. That probably never happens again. Didn't replenish your stupid fairy, your slave labor. That hand must be the biggest pain in the ass.
It is, because you can kill it and it just respawns. See?
Are you trying to get that onto the button?
And he just comes back.
What are you doing?
Trying to get behind it.
What? Oh, so you can be...
yeah.
Okay. All right, I got it now.
That was way more complicated than it needed to be.
Just because of the hand.
Well, no, because I pulled it too far, and
Oh, it just got weird.
just because of like the collision boxes and everything.
Hole in the wall on the right. Missed it. Unless I'm just...
Eh. I got the boss key. That's all I cared.
Oh, God. So you're heading back to the other room.
Yep. And then, so, yeah, the mechanic about this one is there's different sections. So there's 3 different sections of the...
Oh, fair.
Of the dungeon that are all connected through the overworld. So you're constantly jumping between the overworld and the dungeon.
Okay.
And then the different sections of the woods are also not connected fully. So, like, in order to traverse through the woods, you have to traverse through the dungeon.
What the hell are you doing, though? What?
Sorry.
Oh, so you gotta trigger the other...
Yeah, I gotta get rid of the holes.
And you blew up the wall.
Yeah.
So you broke into somebody's house and took all their shit and destroyed the house.
And it's a
Again.
dungeon.
You destroyed stuff again.
I am spelunking the dungeon. Got the fire rod.
It's not the same thing.
Spelunking the dungeon.
That is bull.
So I got, yeah, fire rod. You know about fire rod, yeah? Shoots fire.
Oh, I hate the fire rod. I don't like its mechanic in Hyrule Warriors. I don't like its combat mechanic.
In this game, it's just shoots fire.
Again, simple here.
Yeah.
Simple in this one. It is not so simple in the other one. I don't like. I don't play. I don't like that. I like the mechanic that it locks you to it for certain levels, which I assume is probably aesthetic to the main game that they're based from. Permission.
No, it's just a challenge.
Just a challenge in Hyrule. Okay.
For Hyrule Warriors.
I was trying to make it make
All right,
sense.
so now
and
we're
have
in
fun,
the,
but thanks for ruining that one.
The final section of the dungeon. I just want to get that chest. I can't. There's invisible walls.
Oh.
Or
God.
well,
Oh,
hidden.
come on.
There's hidden walls underneath the bridge that the little sparks can go past. It's real annoying.
That would piss me off. That looks like a door.
Oh yeah, look at this.
The game over?
It's unlocked. As I'm trying to get through the door.
Because of
the mummies.
Oh.
So yeah, I just cut out going back for that, and so I get the key. That was the key in the chest. Open the door.
So you just skipped it like a
Yeah.
jerk.
Well, I died like
A few times.
probably a good 6 times trying to do this part.
What, dropping or
No.
the last part?
Fighting the boss.
Fighting a boss.
Yeah, this boss took me a while to kill.
Really?
Yeah, I cut it all out, all the failures though,
I
because
can't wait to see the one that kicks your ass. Cheating bastard.
I'll have to show you that later. Oh yeah, and they're mummies, so they just light on fire.
That must be annoying. Like having. Do you have to backtrack all the way to the room, or do you just get spawned back in there after you lose or die?
You spawn back at that entrance point.
At the entrance point. Okay.
See, that was the
you're a
little
piggy.
that was the
Or-
little spark thing.
Good thing it doesn't lock you from moving, basically. Whoa. What the hell? It's a moth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So the
creepy.
thing that kept getting me on this boss was it kept the knockback kept pushing me into the spikes.
That would drive me insane. Oh, I'd be so pissed. I'd be way too pissed.
And it's only like 3 or 4 hits, but I just couldn't do it.
So if you're okay saying, how many times were you doing this? How many times you?
I think it took me like 4 attempts to kill the boss.
So about 6 minutes.
Yeah. I think that's all I cut out. I think I only cut out 5 minutes.
God damn it.
But
And this was the 3rd dungeon, so we got 4 out of 7 complete.
yeah.
Jesus.
But I think I wanted to get 2 dungeons in this part.
Great cataclysm. From what I've heard and read, all of the links are, hence the pun, linked together.
Yes, with
Other than like the reincarnation thing, which I learned from Hyrule Warriors.
with the timeline and Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword introduced the concept of demise being this great demon, and at the end of the game, when you beat the game, as you defeat demise, spoiler alert, you fight the big boss of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sorry.
So spoiled. I'll never be able to play it myself ever again. Clip the wall. Good job.
I did. As you defeat demise, he curses you to constantly have to refight. You and Zelda have to constantly fight the reincarnation of his evil, which becomes Ganon.
Which in and of itself is constantly reborn.
Yes. Ganon is essentially the same person, just reincarnated.
But Link
either
and Zelda are different?
Reincarnated via time, or is actually the same being just being brought back to life.
Or living. Oh, that's nuts.
As a matter of fact, Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time is the first reincarnation of Demise.
Huh.
And then after that, it's basically that same Ganon being brought back to life.
Go,
Between like on this timeline. Oh yeah, we got some black puzzles.
Oh shit.
I got some black puzzles. Oh, it's so hard.
Up.
Oh, it's so hard.
To the left. Yep.
More money, because you know.
Like you don't have enough. You
Money.
have 200 left. So you maxed out. Do you use the money for anything at this point or no? Just do it just to do it at this point.
There is one more.
So
not so expensive purchase that I make.
So let me just ask real quick. That's the place where we were just in, the swampy, rainy area.
Mm-hmm.
Is that relative to that one, the mushroom kind of puzzle in Breath of the Wild? Where it's basically you have to...
it's always storming, yeah.
Always that storm, and you have to get on top of the...
Yeah, you have to climb and stuff while it's
yeah,
raining.
that crap.
And you can't wear any metal because you'll be shocked.
Because you get lightninged.
Yep. Here you go. Another really complicated sliding block puzzle. Yeah, it's done.
Does Breath of the Wild include something from every game? Not counting the DLC stuff? Relative to it? Because it seems like
all
there's a lot of consistencies from... Again, those are my only experiences is Breath of the Wild and Hyrule Warriors.
All the names...
And maybe Smash, if you can count it, but...
All the names of everything are references back to the other games.
Okay. So there is at least one Easter egg to each game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easter egg or cameo or something like that.
General aesthetic implementation.
Yep.
Of something.
So here you see the that
You
little lightning bolt on the ground, so you got to use the medallion.
And what, you just cleared the storm?
Yep.
God. And open the flower thing. So Aladdin's temple, but in a swamp.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So I'm just going to put this out here. I have no recollection of this dungeon. I've done it 20 or so times.
But you can't remember it.
Can't remember it.
What the hell was that?
That's Wiz Road.
Oh, I hate those freaking things. Hyrule Warriors has me messed up, dude. That's the only reason I can remember anything at this point as to what they're called. It's like, oh, it's because of that or because of Breath. And even Breath, I don't know the names. Not worth anything, at least.
Yeah, in Breath of the Wild, these are the things that like bounce around and use the rods.
Why was it called a cursed totem? Like there was one totem in all of Breath that you could go to swap heart pieces for stamina wheel. Why was that considered a curse? It doesn't make any sense to me. Because you're sacrificing something, or
weakening you.
Okay, I guess I can see that then. Just to see why that applies. I just didn't think. I figured it was kind of unnecessary to call it that, to make it such a negative thing where it doesn't actually negatively affect you to that degree. Not by much, at least. But even then, you have like. Once I learned that that was a thing, I used that the moment I could. To swap out for stamina, which was way more important to me than health.
All right, so I just found the big chest.
So you found it, but you couldn't access
But I
it.
don't have the key yet, so. But at least I know where it is and how to get to it. Now it's just a matter of finding that key. Which also,
I can't keep up.
I just did this dungeon to record it. I still don't remember it. I can't tell you where the key is.
You have no clue.
I don't remember.
Well, you just know it's not here because there's the boss door.
Well, that was just a small key door. That's a big key door.
Oh, is it called? Oh, that one. Oh, you don't even have a small key.
Nope. So I'm just blindly going around the dungeon.
This would just...
So this is literally like what a normal player would be doing. It's just
everything.
exploring, trying out everything, like using your arsenal of equipment. By the way, this is dungeon 6.
So you skipped one again.
Yeah, see? Level 6. There's a very specific reason that I do this dungeon first.
What? Why? This is...
It has to do with dungeon 5 and the item from this dungeon.
Does it actually help you skip something?
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
It's a good skip, though.
Oh, God. I hate those things. Get the chest. There you go.
So I don't know how you would be doing that without having the cape or the rod. The other cane, the blue cane.
It looks to me like you can't even take the hit.
No, because you'd be knocked back.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can walk through the spikes if you can walk on the spikes.
I mean, you have to take the hit and then go through the spikes, but depends on the trigger. Or what triggers the damage. Holy hell. So
far, I've collected a bunch of small
this
keys.
is nuts.
Yeah, see, I just take the damage and walk through the
You
spikes.
used one and you still have 2 left, which
Yeah.
you just got.
I just got another one.
You just got it.
Yeah, so this dungeon, you find a bunch of keys and then you figure out how to use them.
Oh, for the love of God. Small sounds, don't care. And another slave labor.
Yep.
God. You're still an awful person. Like, it's terrible.
But the fairies want to help me.
Yeah, no,
They're not trying to run away from me.
Yeah, you can't tell because you put them in the net too fast. Jerk. Fruit snacks. Don't care. We're the worst content makers. You could probably just edit this out, but I don't really care. I think it's actually kind of funny.
And I found another key.
Another?
Now I have 3.
That was a wood bridge. That's new.
Yeah.
It's a new aesthetic.
Yeah.
That'll probably apply more later. And the door's still open.
Bomb slugs.
The what?
Bomb slugs.
The thing? The...
They poop bombs.
Oh my God. No one dropped 4.
Wait for it.
Oh, so now you're here. There's a chest.
Another key.
Another... God.
There are so many keys in this dungeon.
Do you even use all of them or no?
I want to say no. I don't actually wind up using all of them.
There's one. There was one right there. Were you trying to figure out the room? You like walked in and paused. Oh!
No, I think I was waiting for the eyes to not be...
Oh, looking at you. Huh.
Yeah, those things always suck.
Hate them. What? Empty room. Light the pyres. Avoid the floor. Sentence no one ever thought would apply. Did all that work to open the top door, just to go in the bottom door that was already open?
Yep.
Great. We're really working through this one. Oh, oh.
So this is an interesting mechanic here.
Let me stay.
Normally when you go in a room and leave it, the block puzzles reset.
Who's putting the blocks back?
Now they don't.
It's weird.
And then some shaking happens. Lots of shaking happens. Usually this means there's a wall moving somewhere in the dungeon.
This is making me slippy.
Yeah, it goes on for a while.
Oh, it's actually making me a little dizzy too. Oh boy.
Yeah. So, if you were coming in this room normally, it'd be really skinny.
But because you did that...
Because I did that, the wall moved out of the way.
So that means now you can do all this stuff.
Now I can fall down there. And I finally get the boss key. And then... Warp tile.
And you ended up back here.
Yep.
Okay. It's a one-way warp.
To warp tile. Which means I can go down there.
Oh, yeah.
Or go through that door if I need to. But I gotta get that item. I want the item.
What's the item for this one? Or just wait.
Just wait 30 seconds.
Alright. Oh. Another key for the door.
I finally got the map. I'm not gonna use that key.
No, for fuck's sake.
I want my keys. And I died trying to get the ferry.
Worth it. Whoa. Come on, let's get a move on here. Big key.
Cane of Samaria.
God.
It's a mysterious cane.
Does it literally have any use?
Yeah.
Would you give it to the dude? That's
Nope.
literally it.
It does things.
Oh, good. Let's get to that boss.
In due time. In due time.
Oh, come on. So what, now you're just stalling or item hunting?
No, I need to refill my magic because the cane uses magic to do what it do. And here's what it do.
It locks buttons.
It creates blocks.
Huh.
I sacrificed one of my keys.
Oh, get more rupees. God. You just needed them so
I need 'em.
badly.
I did.
Oh, for the love of God.
I'm so close to that cap, man. So close.
You just want the 9s. What?
I turned it into a jelly.
Okay then. What the hell, man? Oh, another one of those floor trigger puzzles. Okay. What?
It's better.
Get it. Come on.
Screw it. Just gonna
What the?
use my boomerang.
Does that also put it in the thing, or?
No, that made me collect it.
Oh, so it just filled your...
Yeah.
Instead of claiming the slave labor.
Yep.
And what did you just trigger? Another floor panel? Oh, no, the one behind there. Okay.
Yeah.
Looked away for a second.
Oops.
And you fell.
I did.
I have a feeling you did that on purpose.
I did not.
Oh, good. Ew.
Yeah, this game likes eyeballs as enemies.
Ew. You fight every eyeball?
Just about.
That's a lot of... That's a lot to deal with. Bye. Oh. On, let's go. Poke him in the eye. Let's come on. Hey.
Yeah, at this point, like, they expect you to have the tempered sword, so that would have taken even longer if you didn't have the tempered sword.
God. That's ridiculous. That's 5? Or...
So that's 5 out of 7 done.
Okay.
But I haven't gone into Dungeon 5 yet.
God.
I know it's confusing.
Are the text triggers from, 1 through 6? Or is it whatever you do in that order?
Like the text you see here,
Yes.
it's specific to each maiden. It's like you'll always see this text
From this dungeon.
from this dungeon.
Okay. You get what I'm trying to explain,
So
right?
like it
So
tells
it's
you
like-
now Princess is waiting for you in Turtle Rock. So it's telling you go on to Dungeon 7 now.
But you haven't done 5.
I haven't done 5.
Okay, that makes more sense. You get what I'm trying to explain with it.
Yeah, no, it's not a linear story that you see. Like when you get first crystal, then you see the second message. You see a specific message for each crystal,
Oh,
and it's linked to that crystal.
I just wanted to make sure. I'm not that stupid most
And
of the
it's
time.
just telling you, like,
just
Ganon's
curious.
getting stronger, or Ganon's getting weaker, or, save us all, break the spell.
Because we're generally getting saved anyway, so...
But yeah, so next time we're going to probably go into Dungeon 5. Maybe do something completely different. Who knows?
Why does that not surprise me? Good God.
Actually, I think we go directly to the dungeon this time.
Oh!
I know. It's wonderful.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.